We had a whole discussion on what order I should have to read this book into, because they have all read it differently for different reasons.
I did not realize there was the Assassin's Blade. So I went through the entire regular series, and then I got the hankering to reread like a year later. And I was like, oh, I completely missed a book. I did the research to see what it was about. And I was like, okay, so since I know the story, and I know that Assassin's Blade is kind of like a prequel almost, I'm going to read it at the beginning. Oh my gosh, it was amazing to read.
I love it. I read it at the beginning, and I suggest doing that.
This is what I said even whenever you were starting, was you kind of feel like you're thrown into it more. Every book you're just thrown into, you just got to catch up. But this one, it was less jumping into a pool and more a wave hitting you. That kind of difference, it's same kind of feeling, but you kind of get smacked a little bit, you know?
Conversation's already started. Catch up. Let's go.
So I was like, okay, I can see where somebody wouldn't read this first, but I personally couldn't imagine putting it where they say to, knowing the information that I know, and then having to readjust my brain, like flip back and forth like that. I just personally. And you're glad that you read it first, right?
I'm so glad.
Yeah.
It really set the scene beautifully. It was just like a nice little platter. It is the platter that the food is on top of.
Yes. Oh my gosh, that's such a good way of putting it. I can't wait for you to get there so you can confirm.
My goal is to read it as a true publication release. So it will go exactly where she put it out.
That's the way Sarah J. Maas recommends it.
I'm going to do that because we've already put it at the first, didn't know it existed, and read it at the end technically. And so I'm just going to be a purist and read it in the order of release just to see.
I understand that, but at the same time, I'm a chronological girly.
I'm a purist in most aspects. So this is the route that makes the most sense for me, that I would be like, no, it needs to be read specifically between these novels as it was released in this order for a reason.
I do think it's important to note that it's different with every person.
Yeah.
So just do what you feel comfortable with. Don't judge other people for the way that they do it if it's different than you. Because I see a lot of judgment, dude.
It's just a book, guys.
It's like, guys, you can go your own way.
Go your own way.